Visionary team, man, what it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. Today's video is gonna be a discussion video, and I might discuss to y'all about Dan Bilzerian. Now, that's why I might title this video. I'm not sure yet, but the reason as to why I want to talk about Dan Bilzerian in this video is because, man, you see. Respect to Dan Bilzerian, man. Real talk. You know, Dan Bilzerian is one of my strongest influencers that I have out. You know, real talk, man. He one of my idols. I'm just gonna keep on hunting with him. You know, him and Hugh Hefner. They both are my idols, man. And you know, what both of them have in common is they both have a playboy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say this: it is extremely important to have those same type of lifestyles that they got. Extremely. And this is the reason as to why I wanted to make the video. So, well, let me first talk about Dan. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm doing this video. So, yeah, man. So Dan Bilzerian, he is a professional poker player, man. He's a professional poker player, and you know, I think poker is the thing that made him. I think poker is the thing that made him extremely rich. You know what I'm saying? I know people that said, like, you know, he had a trust fund and stuff like that. At the end of the day, he still got banked. You know what I'm saying? He's still making guap, you know what I'm saying, independently. So, you know, huge shout out to Dan Bilzerian, still making money moves, even if he don't have to do it, type shit. But, so yeah, man, so he's a professional poker player, and also a whole lot of people know him because of the lifestyle that he has. Now, the lifestyle that he has, you can see it on Instagram, YouTube, Google, and interviews that he always talks about, you know, vlogs that he got. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? You can see his lifestyle there. And that's the thing that I want to talk to y'all about. You see, and Dan Bilzerian said it himself. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is 99% of people, or 90% of people, they know Dan Bilzerian because of his lifestyle with all the women. Now, so what I'm trying to get across is this. And like I said, Dan Bilzerian said it himself. Dan Bilzerian is in the luckiest spot to man. Boy, I'm telling you in the game, boy. You want to know why people are hating on Dan Bilzerian? You want to know why? Because Dan Bilzerian had the luckiest spot ever. Or he put himself in the luckiest spot ever. Look, man, this is the reason as to why men are envious of Dan Bilzerian. Dan Bilzerian is living a luxury life. Dan Bilzerian, he literally lived in one of the greatest mansions ever. You know what I'm saying? He has another mansion. He got multiple mansions out this bitch. On top of that, he has multiple supercars, luxury cars. He got jets. You know what I'm saying? He got yachts. And on top of that, the thing that matters the most, believe it or not, this thing matters the most. He has he has infinite abundance of beautiful women. And that's the thing that I want to talk to y'all about the most. You see, I'm gonna talk about all the other things as well. But you see, as a man, I ain't gonna sit back and lie, man. As a man, one of the biggest things that is happening right now in our society as a man is that men are extremely sexless. I'm just telling you what it is. Men are the most sexless they have ever been in their life. And I'm speaking from experience in this bitch. Real talk. Real talk. I'm just going to keep on hunting with you. Men are so sexless to the point that even attractive men are sexless. I'm one of the attractive men, and I'm real talk. As of right now, I'm changing my luck out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Matter of fact, I'm changing my luck so much to the point I'm on the same status as Dan Bilzerian out in this bitch. I'm not even lying out this motherfucking man. But I'm just gonna say this, man. There was a point in time in my life on some shit where I was very sexless, and I'm an attractive individual. Real talk. You know, but that's the thing that's happening with men nowadays. They honestly, they cannot pull women, and it's not their fault. The reason as to why they're not pulling women is a whole lot of reasons, man. We live in a sexless society. It doesn't make no sense. Like, you see sex being promoted everywhere. You see sex everywhere online, and that's the thing. Everything is online. So, you know, since you see a whole lot of sex online, right? You know what I'm saying? You can't get it in real life. So since you can't get it in real life, what do you resort to? You resort to using your hand. You resort to using your hand. You know, and females is going through the same thing. Don't think females ain't out here, you know, can have sex with any man. It's true they could, you know what I'm saying, but it's not with the ones that they want. So they sexless as well. And I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you right now, when people are sexless, when they are not getting none, I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. You're going to feel some type of way. You're going to feel lack. I'm telling you, man, because look, man, God wants us to mate out in this bitch. That's the reason as to why we had the feelings of sex in the first place. I don't know who is telling you. I don't know who's telling you that God wants you to wait to marry. No, that's some bullshit. I'm telling you what it is. I don't care what anybody say. I'm sorry. I'm a huge believer in God. But at the end of the day, when you got this energy, you see, there's something called sexual energy. There's something called that, right? And basically what that is, sexual energy is here for you to reproduce. Everything it is that you see in life is all from a form of reproduction. So I'm telling you, the game, sex, the reason as to why men have a whole lot of addiction to porn is simply because you're supposed to be addicted to sex. I'm telling you the game. You're supposed to be addicted. You're supposed to have a sex addiction. And what I mean is you're supposed to be finding the best quality mate, men and women. But when you're not having that, right, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to get frustrated so much to the point you're not going to be able to pull no woman. And since you ain't going to do none of that, right, I'm telling you the game. This is why, and you got to resort to that BS. You got to resort to that fake sex. You got to resort to doing that. You're going to feel some type of way so much to the point. You're going to feel a way so much to the point that I'm telling you, man. This is why. I'm just going to keep 100 with you, man. I know we all heard news of, like, you know what I'm saying, a man went pew, pew, to a female, you know what I'm saying, because she rejected him. Like, real talk, is that key. And on top of that, they do some other stuff as well, like the R word that rhymes with the clothing line BAPE. Yeah, I'm just being honest with you. This is the reason as to why they're doing this. I'm telling you the game, they wouldn't have no reason to do it if they had infinite abundance easily to them. I'm telling you the game in this bitch. But since they don't, this is why they do what it is that they do. Look, man, and that's the reason as to why I'm titling in this video Dan Bilzerian, because as a man, we have to get to the same point that Dan Bilzerian is in when it comes to mating, and also when it comes to just setting up your life in a financial way. I'm telling you, man, like, I'm heavily inspired by Dan Bilzerian, man. Real talk, heavily inspired by him. You know, and like I said before, Dan Bilzerian is in a very, 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 very lucky spot. I'm telling you, man. Do you know how many men out here is wishing to be Dan Bilzerian? Do you know how many men is out here wishing to be Dan Bilzerian, bro? Because you want to know why? You want to know why so many men is wishing to be him? Because that's how you're supposed to live, whether you like to hear that or not. Dan Bilzerian is honestly living in royalty. I'm telling you, the lifestyle that it is that we see of him, he's honestly living in royalty. Like I said before, he got the luxury houses, he got the luxury cars, he got the most beautiful women. Like, he's traveling the world. You're supposed to live like that. You're supposed to live free. You ain't supposed to work a job and just slave all day. Real talk. You ain't supposed to be out here sexless. You're supposed to get the girls that you want and bang them. I'm telling you the game. But when you don't have that, like I just said, you're going to feel some type of way when it comes to mating and also financial wise. Man. You look, man. I just hope. Well, he already said he in the lucky spot, so he already know that he's lucky because he's honestly in the he's in the greatest. He's in the greatest, luckiest spot that any man could possibly be in. And that's the thing that I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to get into that same spot. I'm very fortunate enough to, look, man, I got me a secret cheat code that I'm using to manifest beautiful women. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I know about this cheat code, man. I ain't gonna sit back and lie, because this cheat code, woo, boy, I swear if I ain't know about this cheat code that I'm using right now, because I'm using it right now. Hey, look, I got my headphones plugged in, so y'all can't hear it on some shit. But man, it's a manifestation. It's a manifestation technique, man. It's a cheat code, and basically what it is, basically, there's something called acting itself. I'm just going to give y'all the game. There's something called acting itself, and basically what it is your brain cannot tell it can't tell the difference between what is real and what is fake. That's the reason as to why men are addicted to porn, because they can't tell the difference between what is real and what is fake. But what it is that I'm doing, I'm in the manifestation process of how Dan Bilzerian is living when it comes to like the mating, when it comes to the women and shit, and also the luxury, but more so with the women. I'm using the manifestation technique at the current moment. So I know for a fact that I'm vibrating on the same type of energy. Basically, I gotta get this point across. Basically, I'm vibrating on the same type of energy signature that it is when you have that same infinite abundance of beautiful women you can mate with at any given time. So I'm basically vibrating on that, and it's helping me out tremendously, man. It's helping me out tremendously, and I ain't gonna lie, I have to play this every single day, 24/7, because this is I know it's a whole lot of people out here, man. It's a whole lot of people out here that don't believe that sex is very important, when in reality, this is the most important thing on this earth. And you might not believe it, but it is. Sex is the most important thing on this earth, man. I'm telling you what it is. It's just, you honestly, you probably won't be able to believe it, but I'm telling you, man, there's something called NoFap, right? There's something called NoFap. And what NoFap is basically, it's you abstaining from, like I said, most men are jacking off every day. So it's you abstaining from that, or it's you abstaining from sex. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, most men are using the fake one. So that's why most men are abstaining. Me personally, that I'm doing the same thing. I'm abstaining from the fake. Now, when I start to get the real deal, real talk, when I start to get the real deal on the same level as Dan Bilzerian, and so right now I'm in the manifestation mode, and I'm grateful for it, real talk. But when I get to that same infinite abundance that Dan Bilzerian got, man, I'm fucking bitches left and right. I'm fucking bitches left and right, man. I ain't gonna sit back and real talk. I'm telling you what it is. I'm going brazy. You think I'm lying? I'm going straight up brazy, man. And and I know when it comes to doing the real thing, I know it has side effects as well, but I ain't gonna sit back and lie, man. I'd rather have the side effects of having the real thing over than the fake, because the fake, man, the fake has a whole lot of side effects, so much to the point, boy, oh my God, when it comes to prime, it's not even prime no more, it's social media. Like I said, we live in an age now where everyone is sexless, but everyone wants to promote sex online. Females would rather show their bodies online than to a person in real life. It doesn't make sense, but I understand where they're coming from, because they got a whole lot of stuff on their end as well, and it's gender division going on. And the thing is, they want us to be sexless. But they want us to be sexless. Y'all motherfuckers is actually y'all letting these people actually doing it to us, bro. They want us to be sexist. Man, boy, Dan Bilzerian is in the luckiest spot ever to man, bro. And Dan Bilzerian is so lucky to the point even females are hating on him. Because you want to know why? He's getting more play than a female could get. That's the thing. You know you're the chosen one when you're the one when you could get more play than a female, because females, they could get more play by default, because there's a whole lot of men simping. It's a whole lot of men thirsting over them. So if a man could get more play than a female, oh, he the one. And that's what Dan Bilzerian is. I'm telling you, man. Man, Dan Bilzerian is in the luckiest spot ever in life, G. I ain't gonna lie. Dan Bilzerian is in the luckiest spot ever, bruh. Real talk, man. Oh my God, B. But yeah, man. I'm trying to see. I think I already said everything I wanted to say. It just that's all this I'm saying, man. All this I'm saying, man. When you are going through a drought when it comes to mating wise, because I'm speaking from experience, man. When you're going through a drought, you're going to feel some type of way. That's just what it is. You're going to feel some type of way like an MF. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, there's something called NoFap, and I literally made a video like on my Word of Visionaries channel like less than an hour ago, and the title of that video was called "How to Stop Relapsing." And basically in that video, I was saying the only way for you to stop relapsing is if you have no reason to relapse, aka if you had the infinite abundance of real life women that you could choose from at any given time in real life, the woman that you want, the ideal features, the ideal qualities, the ideal woman, hot woman, you know what I'm saying, with whatever it is that you want. If you had all of that, just like how Dan Bilzerian got, if you have all of that in real life at any given time, 24/7. Basically, what I mean by that is they're literally living with you. That's how deep this is. When you had that at your disposal at any given time, 24/7, tell me, would you be jacking off? No, you would not be jacking off. You would not, because it would not be no point for you to do so. It wouldn't be no point for you to jack off. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you the game, because this is so important, bruh. This is the most important thing in life. Because why is it the most important thing in life? The reason as to why your sexual energy is the most important thing in life is because when you see. This is another reason why people do NoFap. Your sexual energy can create it can literally create life. Like I'm talking about for all species, like animals as well. It can literally create life in this bitch. That's the number one reason. But on top of that, it can make you become disciplined. It can make you become courageous. It can make your life brighter. It can make a whole lot of things happen positively for you. Real talk. And I'm telling you the game. But at the end of the day, this is where real sex come in. The real one. I ain't talking about the fake. Because every single time when you do the fake, right? Every single time when you do the fake, 99.9% of the time, I guarantee you're going to feel like a straight up loser. Real talk, you're going to feel like a straight up loser 99.99999% of the time after you finish being off. And that's just a fact. The only reason as to why I let the 1% out is because, let's say you was high up on the days and then you just relapse one time. Only one time. That's all you can do. You can only do it one time. But if you do it more than one time, that's when you're going to start to feel like a loser. Real talk, man. That's basically all it is. Why do you think every single time, why do you think you always feel like a loser hold up. Why do you think you always feel like a loser every single time you finish relapsing? Every time you finish binging? Because you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be getting the real thing. And why do you think having sex with hot women is very important? Because when you do that, you're going to feel like the man. I'm telling you the game. You see, that's the reason as to why men always want the most beautiful woman. The reason as to why men always want the most beautiful woman is because when you have the most beautiful woman, it feels like you accomplished something. But, real talk, but if you're doing the fake thing, you're not going to accomplish anything. But your brain is going to be tricked at that current time when you're doing it. Hold up. But yeah, man, so man. I mean, and the reason as to why I wanted to make this video, man, Hold up, what is going on? Hold up. I'm using my manifestation technique right now, man. You know, shit acting up right quick. But yeah, man, so I lost my train of thought in this bitch. Hold on. All right, yeah, I got my train of thought back. All right, so the reason as to why I wanted to make this video is, man, because as of right now, I'm currently on NoFap. Real talk, man, I'm currently on NoFap at the moment. And basically, I'm high up on the days right now. And I'm just going to keep on 100 with you, man. I'm going to keep on 100 with you. Yesterday and day, and like the past 3 days, man, I've been feeling a whole lot of urges. I've been feeling a whole lot of temptation. And basically, you know, it's a battle of your sexual energy going on. But like I said earlier, I made a video called How to Stop Relapsing. And what I said in that video is, I already said it earlier in this video, but what I said was the only way for us to stop relapsing is if we have the real thing. And I'm talking about the real ideal women you could choose from at any given time. Real talk. So, but yeah, man. So basically, the point I'm trying to get across is, you know, when you're on NoFap, man, this is the only way for us to stop relapsing. You cannot be sexless when you're on NoFap. You can't. I know you want to be on NoFap, right? I know you want to go extremely high up on the days, but I'm just going to tell you right now, man, it's going to be a point in time your body's going to start to say, oh, you're horny. You got to start to jack off. I'm telling you, that's what your body's going to do. I'm on NoFap right now. I'm high up on the days. But this is what happens. When you get high up on the days, your body's going to tell you every single thing it is that you want to hear. Because at this point in time, it's telling you to mate. That's the reason as to why I said God wants you to, I'm telling you, God wants you to mate out in this bit. I'm telling you I don't know. I honestly don't know who told you to say God don't want you to mate. God wants you to wait to marry. Nah, that's BS. That's some bullshit. I'm sorry to tell you, because your body is going to tell you different. Your body is going to tell you different. Your body is going to say, you need to start mating right now. You need to start finding the best partner right now. I'm telling you the game. Real talk. But when you do not have that, and you high up on the days, right? Here you go, you high up on the days, but you sexless. You're going to start to feel some type of way. And that's exactly how I was feeling. That's exactly how I was feeling. But I said, nah, fuck that. Because for me personally, man, I'm at a point in my life, I'm honestly sick and tired of jacking off, because it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, you get high up on the days, you relapse, then boom, get back high up on the days, you relapse, then boom, you get high up on the days, probably stay there, then you binge for a couple weeks, then get back high up on the days, boom, you relapse. It's the same cycle over and over. It's like I'm literally at a point, I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it, so much to the point. Like I said, man, I'm using the manifestation technique that I'm using, man. And I'm honestly grateful that I found out about Man, I'm honestly grateful I found out about this manifestation technique that I'm using, man, because like I said before, man, there's something called acting as if. And what it is what acting as if is, your brain cannot tell the difference. So what I'm doing right now is I'm acting as if. It's a technique that I'm using. It's basically acting as if that I'm having sex with all the most beautiful women in the world. And it's an audio. So I'm playing it 24/7 because this is honestly important as a man. So I'm playing it 24/7, man. And you know, I'm telling you, man, all of my urges, I'm gonna tell you this. My urges always go away when I be blasting this, because like I said before, your brain can't tell the difference. Boy, I swear, G, I'm so grateful I know this manifestation technique, man. Oh my God, I'm so grateful I know about this manifestation technique, bro. Oh my God, I'm so grateful to know about this shit. I ain't gonna lie. But that's all this I'm saying, man. Dan Bilzerian, if you ever see this video in the future, man. Dan Bilzerian, if you ever see this video in the future, man, I just want you to know. You already said you in the luckiest spot. I just want you to know, man, you the luckiest person alive. Believe it or not, man, you honestly the luckiest individual alive, man. There's so many men out here that is wishing they could have your life, bro. I'll tell you what it is. There are so many men out here that is wishing they could have your life, my G. You have the opportunity to travel all around the world, to be extremely rich, to have all the luxury cars, to the luxury. You live in a life of luxury houses, mansions, luxury supercars, luxury yachts, jets. On top of that, the biggest thing of all, to a man, you get to have the most beautiful woman at any man. You get to have the most beautiful woman at any given time, bro. You're the luckiest person alive, my G. And I'm trying to get to your level, my G. I'm in the process of manifesting everything right now. But you honestly the luckiest person alive, man. Man. Because like I said before, there's so many men out here. So many men out here are so sexless to the point they might be sexless for their whole life, bro. So many men are so sexless to the point, and it's not even funny, bro. It's really sad. Like I'm about to cry over this shit. Like it's really sad because men are supposed to be mating, bro, but it's so hard for men out here now. And like I said, I'm very fortunate to know what the fuck it is that I know, man. Because if I didn't know what it is that I know, man, I went through it, man. I know how it feels. I know how it feels to struggle to pull a woman. And I said, I'm an attractive man. And I had struggles pulling this. I had struggles doing this. Because we living in a time now where this shit is hard. But this, man, I'm just so grateful I know what I know. It making everything super easy, bro. Just, boy, but, look at it on a motivational aspect. This is why we have to live like Dan Bilzerian. This is why, and Dan Bilzerian, he made a book called The Setup. And basically in that book, he was saying, like, you have to set up your life. You got to set up your life so much to the point that you can live the same exact lifestyle that he has, because he's telling you the game. And real talk, Dan Bilzerian is honestly telling us the game. But and I'm just gonna say this. Yeah, you might be going through it. Yeah, to all the 99% of men out here, yeah, you might be going through the struggle of trying to get women and just struggling in life, period. But at the end of the day, you have the opportunity to change your life around. You have the opportunity to do that. So I can sympathize with how you feel and shit like that. But at the end of the day, you still have the opportunity to change your life, change your luck, and change your life around. So it's honestly, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? You can either complain about your life, which you have every single right to do so. But what happens after you complain? Nothing changes. You're going to be stuck in an infinite loop of complaining. Just like with just like with fapping. Here you go. Like I said, you get high up on the days. Then you get stuck in an infinite loop of keep on getting high up on the days and relapsing. Get high up on the days and relapse. No, I'm not doing that. That's why I be saying the only way for us to stop relapsing, man. The only way for us to stop relapsing is if we have the infinite abundance of the real thing to choose from the ideal woman that you want. man. Whew. But yeah, man, so other than that, man, like I said, I'm still gonna title the video Dan Bilzerian, because that's how people mainly know him about. People mainly know Dan Bilzerian about because of his lifestyle. Like I said, he has a very cool lifestyle, man. I'm very inspired by that. Like, real shit. I'm so inspired by that, bro. It's very inspirational. And I can understand why men are envious of him and shit like that, but man, and the reason as to why people have envy in the first place is because they are down bad in life. Because I'm telling you right now, if you are winning in life, you will not have hate against another individual, because it wouldn't be no reason, because you're winning. So I'm at a point. Told you, man, I'm literally almost at that same point as Dan Bilzerian. At this point for me, I'm just in the manifestation process. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Woo. But yeah, so, like I said, moving alongside with, like I said, that's how people mainly know about Dan Bilzerian. But, moving alongside with that, though, like I said, he's a professional Pokemon. Like I said, he set up his life. He's extremely rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got multiple businesses. He got Ignite. You know what I'm saying? What's some other things that he has? He got Ignite. He got a vape company. It all coincides with everything. he used to sell CBD. I don't know if he still does it. He got merch. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does poker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, with the he got the, even for the women that he has. You know what I'm saying? You know, he honestly, he could create an OnlyFans if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But he got something called 8 Night Models. Man, he doing very great. Honestly, man, he's doing very great. He wrote a book. Real talk, man. It's very inspirational, man. But yeah, man. So, I think I got my point across, man. I'm eating some food right now, shit, so I'm gonna start the video. But if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos. And we out. Peace up.